Hello, and welcome. Today I was thinking to make a flip through for you in one of my art journals, and my fingers are really blue because I have a pen or two that are leaking and I accidentally touched them. Sorry about my blue fingers. Yeah, I'm showing my nails because they're really short and I don't like long nails on my hands. I don't mind if others have long nails, of course, but I don't like it. So I keep them short. Enough of my hands. I'm gonna start the art flip through. And this is the first one in this. And well, it was a butterfly I received from Jessica, Jess on Art, I think. It's a pretty butterfly, and it's not one of my favorite spreads, but it's okay. I kind of like it. Nice colors, at least. I'm sorry about the shine. And this one is inspired by Willowing, and she makes fantastic faces amongst other things, but her faces I love. So I was inspired by her on this one, and I love it. And this one also, face drawing, trying to learn to make whimsical faces. And the bird is decoupaged. Another face, not really a spread. And this one, I received a lot of pretty things from Marta, Maremi Small Art. And then I started making a lot of art journal spreads with those. So this is the butterfly from her. And the stencil also is from her. Maremi Small Art Design. And here I used another of her stencils. I use that a lot. Though I love them. Really structured papers. This one. Here's her stencil again. And her flowers. And her texts. And I like it. It's simple, but it's pretty. Pretty. As for this page or this spread, also flowers from Marta and texts and stencils. And I like the bright blue colors. It's from my Spectrum Sparkle pen. Another face painting. And this spread is pretty bland. Kind of don't like that one. But I like this one. Also things from Marta. Text and backgrounds and butterfly. I like the colors. And this one, not one of my favorites either. I don't know why, but no. And another flower. No, not a flower. It's a butterfly, of course, from Marta. And her stencils used in the background. And this spread is unusual for me. I don't usually do them like that. It's just stencil and distress ink from Tim Holtz. Yeah. I really like this mandala one. It's a lot of colors, a lot of texture, and also a lot of glitters. I don't know if you can see the glitters, but they are really glittery. And I like it. Here's another one. I really like the dark ones. The dark and the shaded ones. And I wrote something, make today count. And here's also my hand lettering. I'm practicing. I'm not perfect at it yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but I'm practicing sometimes. And the stencil is from Panduro, my workplace. I like that one. It's pretty. Here's another page. I just put together some scraps and it's an easy one, just with some shadowing. But I like the wordings. Time to be a unicorn. And this is also, I say that about every spread nowadays, I feel like. But it's quite unusual for me. No modeling paste, no shadowing, except for on the girl's face, of course. But I think I used even a stencil and acrylic colors. That's not how I usually do it, and some words in between, some pretty words. And this one I made after my craft room was organized and put together. I love my craft room. I never had one for myself before, and so when the craft room was kind of done, I made this one. And I have a video on my craft room. It's a craft room tour if you want to see how it looks. It's quite lengthy, so you can watch a part of it if you want to. But I was so happy with my new room. And this spread is really messy, but I love it. It's also stencils, a lot of stencils and other things, papers from Maremi Small Art Design. And I like them this way. And these stencils also from Maremi Small Art. And I wrote something, imperfect is perfect. But this is one of my favorites. It's a lot of texture, a lot of papers in the background, a lot of everything, stamping, stenciling, modeling paste, and I love the colors, teal and light green and some pink. This is one of my maybe top, it's hard to decide, maybe top 3. I love this one. Also stencils from Marta and her flowers and her wordings also that I cut from her background paper, from the packing paper. So this one is with pretty things from Graphic 45, I think. And they have a lot of fun stuff. So I just cut them out, and I know there are strange colors in this one, but I like to challenge myself with some strange colors and compositions sometimes. And I have a video, it's one of my first videos when you hear me sing actually. So you can watch it if you like. And one of the faces again. And I love this one. She became a butterfly. It's a part of my therapy. So I use a lot of art journaling in particular for therapy for myself. I really love it, and it's really helping me. Another page with a lot of things used from Maremi Small Art. I feel like this whole video is a advert for Maremi Small Art, but I think it just coincided that all of her spreads are in this one. All of her inspired spreads. And this spread is really messy also. It's about, I don't know what it's about, but I love tea. So I put some cups and some funny wordings. Also a quick one I made with some hand lettering and some random stamping and things. And this is a video also of me painting the girl. She's not one of my favorite girls, but I just made it on, yeah, I know, just for showing how to paint, how I'm painting faces, or how I did paint faces at that time anyway. This spread is, I have no video on it. I don't think I've ever showed it on Instagram either. Just my personal therapy page. And also with things from Graphic 45. And it's kind of bland for me in the colors, but oh well. The stencil is actually also from Maremi Small Art, as it happens. And this spread is quite, how should I put it, not that pretty for me. I used embossing powders and I don't know, strange colors, strange messy composition, and not a favorite. But I usually tend to just keep on going if I'm not satisfied, until I'm kind of thinking, this is it, it's good enough for me. A vintagey spread, quite pretty in my opinion. Another one with very much texture in it, and some hand lettering and stamping, of course. And trust your own soul. And I like the colors. They are my Spectrum Sparkles, again the pink one at least. And here's another one with Marta's things. The flowers, the stencils, the texts. Yeah, pretty much everything is from her collection. Art Technique it's called. As is this one with the stencil from her. It's really textury, and I really like the colors. They are also my Spectrum Sparkles. And here I painted a face. I have a video on this one also. Yeah, if you want to watch it. And I love these colors. Kind of just trying what could match, or what you shouldn't mix together, but I don't think there are any rules for me. And I'm showing my Spectrum Sparkles, some of them, and how they look. And here's the pink one that I use a lot. So it's a brush pen, and it's quite liquidy, and it's really pigmented. So you can just add some water with a brush, or you can just spray water, of course, and just, yeah, it's really pretty and pigmented, as I said. I'm gonna show the purple one also, and it's glitter in it, but it's really not that visible, just a bit. Isn't it pretty? I like it. Well, enough of that. Here's another spread I don't really fancy, but I like this one. I made it with no modeling paste or anything, but it's also cutouts from Maremi Small Art design. And this is something I made. I don't think I've showed it before on Instagram or anything. I don't quite like it, but that was my recipe. Not my recipe, but the recipe I use for my transparent gesso. And this one I painted a face again. It's kind of wonky, but I like it. And this one I really love. I don't know why, but it's really a simple one. But it's nice colors and some flowers I stamped and painted. And this one, I have a video on that one. I think the video is named something like how to save a messy spread, because this spread started quite bad and it proceeded even worse, and I really felt I had to do something, because when you mix green and red, it just becomes brownish and just a blob of everything. So, and I didn't really like the background papers I used either. It was strange colors and strange patterns, but I kind of did something with it anyway. I painted the flowers and wrote something, and that I think was the last one for now. So this is it. One of the moleskins I have, at least I have a lot of them, and maybe I will make another video of the other one I recently made, but that I think will be a different video. So I hope you liked it. I think maybe I will have a cup of tea now and maybe make another art journal spread. That's what I feel like doing. So you have a nice day and take care, and bye.